back with Bobby and JJ Radio. I'm Sarah. I'm filling in with Bobby today. And today we're speaking with all of the commercial real estate players that you'll need to know. First up, we have our very own Bobby and JJ Radio show partner, Scott Emerson with Scott's Inspections.
The Scott Emerson.
The Scott Emerson. One of the nicest individuals.
Back from Burning Man.
Back from Burning Man.
No
Definitely.
comment.
Yeah, I think we could fill up a whole show with that. He's born in Indiana, but he claims he's from San Antonio. He participates in a Burning Man, like we said, every year. He's the owner of Scott's Inspections, the largest inspection company in San Antonio. Welcome back, Scott.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're so well known for home inspections. You do all of the real estate inspections for the Trey Group, which is the real estate company that Bobby and JJ are part of. But you also do commercial inspections. So tell us, what is the difference between residential and commercial?
A lot. I would say money, but the nice thing about commercial is that they're not geared towards the minor little things. They want the big ticket items. They want a quick turnaround. They're concerned about liabilities.
Okay.
And the things they don't see. So, it's not uncommon to include estimates to give them an idea of how much, parking lots, structural issues, system upgrades. You really have to know what you're doing on the commercial side.
So is it different? Because in residential, I know you have a state promulgated form. Is there a promulgated form for commercial?
No. In fact, it's funny. You'll see a residential inspector doing a commercial job, and he'll use the state form, which makes no sense.
And you said they don't worry about the small stuff. So what are these big things that they do worry about?
New roofs, parking lots, drainage, hazards that are unknown. We recently did a property downtown, and we asked about a phase inspection, and they said they had one, but lo and behold, in one of the shops was a drill hole through this concrete. Turns out there was a tank under there.
Oh, wow.
So imagine buying this and then not finding out till later that there was contamination.
Oof, goodness.
So,
well, what kind of research are you doing before you actually go to inspect the property?
We use whatever online resources we have. We ask for perspectives. We look at surveys. We look at the history of the neighborhood. We get as much as we can before we go, and then once we get on site, we can do additional information from the tenants or the owner, anybody. We did a large apartment complex up on Medical, and it was reported to be haunted.
Oh.
It was
officially reported to be haunted?
Yes, it was the old Circus Mansion.
Oh.
And it was
So the bearded lady, her spirit was still there?
I kid you not. 3 tenants said this place is haunted.
What did you find when you inspected it?
I didn't write it up.
Oh.
But we found a lot. We killed that property.
You killed it?
Yes, because there was significant there was drainage underneath the buildings, there were foundation issues, and sewer lines were badly leaking.
And all the rattling chains and
yeah. And the sheets everywhere.
Yep,
And it's
yep.
weird. Okay.
So you have to be familiar with other things than in residential. There's elevators, there's sprinkler systems. What else do you have to be familiar with?
Well, you have to be able to see what's there and know what you need to have to generate a good report. And quite often, I'm bringing in outside experts. If I'm doing a mall or something, I'll bring in an engineer or a roofing contractor or an asphalt contractor. And then you assemble all that information. Most commercial reports are known as a property condition assessment, or PCA if you're into the industry. And within about 2 pages of the front, it's going to be a summary.
Okay.
And that's the meat and potatoes, and then everything else follows up behind it. That's what clients are looking for.
I can understand having to bring in outside people because you can have escalators and elevators and stuff that you just and stuff I don't even think about.
60, 80-ton cranes. What do I know about those?
Right.
All kinds of industrial equipment. And then there's times when it's something new. We went to Laredo recently and did a 240,000 square foot warehouse. And this thing was a half mile long.
Wow.
And we got a golf cart for that one.
Yeah.
How long does something like that take?
We were there on site about 6 hours.
Wow.
Just driving the golf cart?
Yes.
Yeah. And then they started the inspection.
I couldn't find my clubs. But, that's once you get all that information, then it's assembling the report. And the report writing on a property like that can be 6, 10 hours, 12 hours.
Wow.
So the report writing is completely different
Significant,
than residential inspection, yes.
So there's also these other documents that you're having to take into consideration. What are these documents?
Well, if you go into an occupied building, you'll have maintenance logs on, let's say, the elevators. They have to be inspected. Fire extinguishers, fire systems. irrigation, those sort of things that may be on site. Larger buildings, they'll have in-house maintenance engineers, and they'll have maintenance manuals for all the AC units. What they've, everything. And
Wow.
so you have to be able to ask and find those things that will make the assembly of the reports so much easier.
I've noticed that there's not a lot of inspectors that do commercial. Is there a reason for that?
You have to have the right skill set and the experience.
So you're just better than everyone. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Pretty much. Pretty much. Scott, how can somebody get in contact with you for more information?
They can call our office 210-349-9228 and on the web at scottsinspections.com.
All right, perfect. All right, we'll be back in a few minutes after our weekly edition of Mortgage Matters with Trevor Morton. Stay tuned. This is Bobby and JJ Radio.